Healthwatch is the consumer champion, it's the sense checker. It's the person who says, actually, you've written this in your plan, what do you mean? And how are you going to do that? Really putting the mirror up, holding the challenge, being a critical friend.
Well, I think within the locality plan, given that it is a great big partnership with patients, you need somebody who can be the champion for and the voice of patients. And that's what Healthwatch is uniquely able to do. That is its role in life.
They are very much the conduit for the patient voice. And that is incredibly important because I think the plan tells us what we need to do, doesn't always tell us how we need to do it.
It needs to be able to confidently share its views and experience, and most importantly, lobby and advocate on the part of local people so that we're able to continually change and develop what it is we're trying to do.
It's a really important part because, as I say, it's the part that magnifies people's voices. We can have 1,000 separate voices, or we can have 1,000 people speaking with one voice, and that's what Healthwatch can do.
I think it's incredibly important that local people engage with Healthwatch locally and get involved themselves, because it's so important that people's health isn't just about what GPs or what the council and other organisations can give you. It's also so much about what you do yourself.
Bring in those voluntary groups that are really expert in the conditions that people care about. We've got a group here in Wigan called Think Ahead, a stroke group, very, very locally focused, not a national charity, a local charity. We've got True Colours in the borough that deals with autism. Get those groups in and really get them to tell it as it is for the people of this borough.
Well, Healthwatch Wigan had an important part in producing the plan in the first place. They're part of the Health and Wellbeing Board in Wigan, and obviously with Ian McCartney made sure they had a major contribution there.
Well, Healthwatch Wigan has grown to become one of the most influential health watches in the country. It is consistently make sure that it's in the room when decisions are being made, that it has access to information and that it opens up that information to patients. So I think it's a really important body.
I think they are absolutely pivotal to the success of the locality plan, holding the organisations to account, being vocal and a bit bolshy and telling us when we've got it wrong, but also celebrating the good bits of the system. So Healthwatch, I think, are the conduit between residents and between all of the NHS and local government sectors working together. Absolutely pivotal.
But what we need to be is at the table to make sure when decisions are made, the interests of local people are taken into account.
Healthwatch Wigan have been involved in drafting the locality plan. And we've heard from people today as well that we don't want that document to just stay on a shelf and gathering dust. It's our job to make sure that patient views, patient experiences and the patient perspective is at the heart of all the decisions that will be taken over the next few months that link to that plan.